Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Virgo, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. Ooh, all right. So we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so some of you, you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or someone with strong air in their chart. They're viewing you as the Five of Swords, all right? And their future actions towards you, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy. All right, so this could be a secret admirer, Virgo. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords, this is someone here who has very deep romantic feelings for you, but I kind of feel like they're keeping it professional or just keeping it friendly. So you may be really surprised to find out that they have these strong romantic feelings for you, or how long they've been admiring you or wanting to get with you. I do feel like this Queen of Swords is somebody who's really well put together, somebody who always looks good, they take good care of themselves, they're elegant, intelligent, well-spoken. And this is somebody who's truthful and honest, all right? And we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like this could be someone that you know, or you've known for some time, or you've seen around for some time. The Eight of Pentacles oftentimes does indicate someone you know from somewhere you go back to regularly. So whether it's the grocery store or the gym or work or school. But the Eight of Pentacles in reverse tells me they've been planning something, and they're planning on communicating, and I feel like they're planning on changing up their actions, doing things differently. Yeah, and with the Death card, Scorpio energy. So they may or may not have Scorpio in their chart, but I think they're ready to transform this connection, or at least, see if you're into it. The Death card, Scorpio energy, is, somebody here who's very focused and very brave. Someone who, it's not like a sneaky energy as in like insidious or anything like that, but I feel like behind the scenes they've been gathering a lot of information, maybe talking to people, trying to figure you out, what you like, what you dislike. But I'm seeing somebody here who's absolutely ready to transform this connection with you, Virgo. And some of you, something has ended for this person. So obviously it could be another relationship, or maybe, maybe their schedule opened up or something like that. Now the Five of Swords, this is Venus in Aquarius. Now they definitely see that you're someone worth fighting for, Virgo. But they might also see you as a little bit detached. They might be a little bit worried that you don't feel the same way. They know they need to come at you correct. Okay, and we see the Four of Cups. So they are worried that you're going to reject them. They might be worried that you're detached and you're not emotionally available. And we see the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so that's Virgo energy, Taurus and Capricorn as well. But they may feel like you're not going to want to give to this connection. They may also know that you're going through something. So I don't know if you're trying to heal your finances, or you're healing from accident, illness, injury, or just trying to get grounded after some sort of conflict. So I do think that they're a little bit worried that maybe about timing, or maybe worried that you're not emotionally available, or you're busy, putting out fires elsewhere. So they're planning and they're strategizing to do things differently. They don't want things to just keep going the way they are. We see the Nine of Cups. I think you're their wish fulfillment, Virgo. I also see that they may be planning on asking you out on a date, something well planned, something romantic, something fun, something they've definitely put a lot of thought into. And like you are this person's wish fulfillment. They want to take you out. They want to show you around. They want to show you a good time. And the Six of Cups, they're going to be making you an offer here, Virgo. Something they've planned, but the Six of Cups for me is a strong indication that they've been crushing on you or harboring these secret feelings for quite some time. Now, Virgo, you're showing up as the Emperor energy in reverse, Aries energy. So I feel like this does come at a complicated time for you. The Emperor in reverse can be you feeling a little bit frustrated, you feeling a little bit ungrounded. Again, you might be experiencing conflict. Now, it could be with this person for some of you, but I'm actually getting more so this is more like a secret admirer vibes, like somebody new, but you may be experiencing issues with your boss, with your job, your living situation, another connection. So I do kind of feel like it comes kind of at a time when you kind of need to lighten up a little bit, or, it might feel like, just something nice to take your mind off of everything else that's going on. But you might be feeling like a little bit frustrated, a little bit ungrounded, maybe like, not like the best version of yourself, right? And I know my Virgos, you're picky and you like things to be right. You like to feel your best. You like to feel put together. You like to feel like, you have time and space for this. Okay. So your person, we see victory energy. So I do think that they're a little bit worried about the timing. They might be worried about the conflict you might be experiencing. They might also just be a little bit worried that, they're not going to have victory with you. We see cornucopia. Yeah, but they see abundance here. They really, I feel like this person has a lot to offer, Virgo, and I feel they're planning something quite extravagant or something quite romantic, something really nice. Because I feel they think you deserve it, right? And we see the fourth chakra, the Archangel Raphael, which is the heart chakra. But I do think this person, has some considerable fears, Virgo, about whether or not you're going to be into this, or whether or not the timing is right, or if they're going to be rejected. But we have man holding a coin, which to me is very strong earth energy, which they may or may not have in their chart. But I think this is somebody who wants to invest. I also think, Virgo, if you tell them, okay, this is a lovely offer, but, I've got a lot going on, I can't do it right now. I do get this as somebody who would understand, and they'll definitely try again later, right? Like, I feel like they're willing to hold space for you, Virgo. So it feels quite nice. All right, let's see what we might need to know about them, or what might be holding them back. So we see love sucks. All right, so you've stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. Yeah, for some of you, this person, I am picking up on them, worried about rejection. They've experienced some disappointment. So again, that might be why they're holding back. But there's just something different about you where I still think they're gonna, shoot their shot, Virgo. And we see being needy. Make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off of your relationship. So this person may, be somebody who loves hard and they love deep, and they kind of make their person, the center of their world. So I do see like that's something maybe they're trying to heal, or maybe that's why, they know they're like that. So they're not trying to get too invested just yet. But I mean, you are their wish fulfillment, healing. Now, some of you, like I said, this could be reconciliation. We have strong Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have strong Libra, Gemini, Aquarius coming through. We have strong Aries. We have strong Gemini, strong Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is more of an energy read than a signs read. All right, so let's see what they would like to say to you. All right, so we see family wounds. I'm unraveling family dysfunction. Okay, so this is somebody who's put a lot of thought into how they show up in a relationship, things that they've taken with them, they've learned from their family, and I do think that they want to transform that. They want things to be different than what they were shown or what was passed down to them. And we see the divine. I recognize the universe has been trying to get my attention. I'm learning to listen. Yeah, again, I think they feel very drawn to you. They probably get a lot of signs and synchronicities about you, about this connection. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. Something we might not be seeing or we need to be aware of here. All right, so betrayal. So Spirit's saying, Virgo, trust this part of your journey, understanding that through pain, this is teaching you and others to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. Again, you might be learning some tough lessons. It feels elsewhere. I don't think it's with this person. So again, whether you're experiencing like a family issue, a work issue, it's something from another relationship, trust that you're learning lessons and you're learning to love more deeply and in a higher divine capacity. And we see distance. There's too much distance to maintain this connection. Okay, so, I feel like that's going to be up to you, Virgo. I'm not really getting that this is a long distance connection. I feel this person is around you in some capacity. But, and I think this person will hold reasonable space for you, Virgo. But if it does take too long, maybe a connection where, where things can fizzle out. So just keep that in mind. But I kind of feel like this person, I feel like this person does really want this to work out. All right, so let's see what are their very next actions towards you in the next couple of days or maximum week. Ace of Coins, so they may be making you this offer pretty soon. All right, and we get the High Priestess, more Cancer, Pisces energy. This is a secret admirer. This is somebody who's been holding back, and I feel like they don't want to hold back anymore. They're coming in with this really sweet love offer is what I'm getting. All right, but like I said, some of my Virgos, I do get that you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Okay, so just, take that into consideration. Do what feels right for you. And reflection. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. And I feel like this is about the other stuff that's going on in your life, Virgo. All right. And we see soar. So you're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar, fly high, dear one. So just, be truthful and honest, and first and foremost, be truthful and honest with yourself about what you want to do here. All right, my lovely Virgos, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.